They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3?
Hey guys, this is Visibility. This is my first ever Genshin Impact video. This is a Ningguang showcase of floor 11 in this new abyss, and I'm a mobile player. I just want to showcase her capabilities. So starting with her weapon, I run her with a Skyward Atlas because I feel like it's her best in slot. The passive really does well in a quick swap playstyle, and I think because of that it is her best in slot, but that's my opinion. And then we get onto the artifacts here. They're decent. I haven't really farmed too much for her, but I did get some pretty decent rolls. As you can see, my helm's pretty good. My goblet is doo-doo. My glad pieces aren't that great, but they're okay. And then my flower is cracked. So there's that. So she is Constellation 6, and she's Talent 988. And then you can kind of see my ratios here. They're not the best. I have way too much Elemental Mastery, for example. But the rest are pretty good. And then I run her with Zhongli. I just rolled for him, and I just started farming the 4-piece Millilith sets. So my ratios, again, aren't the best. And Zhongli also not very invested in, as you can see with the artifacts. And her weapon is barely even leveled. She is Constellation 6, 6 talents. Same with Bennett. I did see 6 my Bennett. Artifacts, not too much investment. And then Skyward Blade, because I think that's awesome on him. Again, ratios, not really caring about ratios, just energy recharge and go. So there you go. So now getting into the run, the idea with Ning basically is to, this comp specifically, is to basically just set up as much damage boosting as possible, and setting up her DPS rotations with just crazy multiplayers. So as pretty much everyone knows at this point, double Geo gives you a pretty dank damage buff, and then double Pyro is an attack buff. And the idea, like I said, is to just stack them all. I have 4-piece on Noblesse, I have 4-piece on Millilith, and then I have Bennett Alt, which, you know, all of those things amp damage. And so you can see, you know, the way I position her, the way I rotate, I'm trying to utilize all these buffs all at once, and then, you know, just get in as much damage as possible. You know, people try to say, you know, one of the reasons I'm making this video is people trying to say different things about Ning. Oh, she can't AoE, she can't this, blah, blah, blah. She's not really top tier. And I'm calling BS on all of that because she is top tier. She mows down this abyss because she's so good at all the different enemy types that are there. Even with the Abyss Heralds. So one thing I've heard is that the element you're using isn't necessarily what pops these guys' shield, it's the amount of hits. And I can tell you from my own testing that that seems to be true, because I did a run with Keqing, I did a run with Ganyu, and I didn't pop the shields any faster based on the element. So if that being true, I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure that it is, that makes Ning one of the best DPSs to play for these people, because everything she does is multiple hits. That's kind of what she specializes in, and you can kind of get off a lot of, if you set up your burst rotations well, you're getting in so many hits all at once. And as you can see, I'm going to set up a combo, and you're just going to see his shield just goes super low really fast. And I think that's another advantage that Ning has, is the ability to just handle shields with ease. And also, I think being ranged in this fight is way better than being melee, because they're just like very agile. I just whiffed my Zhongli ult. But they're very agile and kind of hard to deal with as melee. And so, yeah, just look at the shields. I mean, they just start to get deleted. And I think that, you know, Ningguang is underrated. Obviously I have Constellations, which make a huge difference, especially on this floor. C2 is incredible because of, you know, how it works, resetting her cooldowns, and so she's not really affected by the new debuff. And as you can see, she makes quick work of these enemies. She's awesome, you know, and I hope you guys try her out because she's the best.